In this lesson, we will learn how to graph a function. So first off, just a couple vocab terms. The equation y equals 3x minus 5 right here can also be written in function notation as f of x equals 3x minus 5. These two are the same exact things. You can replace the y with f of x, and that means the same thing. F of x is just telling us we're dealing with a function. So when you see f with x in parentheses right next to it, how we say it is f of x. So in order to graph a function, we're going to create a table to plot the points. Another way that this could have been written is f of x equals 4x plus 3. That means the same exact thing. Now our table is going to have 3 columns. It's going to be the domain, the rule, and the range. Now remember, domain is x, range is y. That's going to be very important here. So first off, domain is x. Another way we can say range is f of x. F of x is the same as y. The rule for this problem is written right up at the top. The rule is 4x plus 3. So now, in order to find our points, we can choose any numbers to be our x. I'm going to choose small numbers so that it's easy for me to graph. So the first number I'm going to choose is -2. Now -2 is my x. So I'm going to plug it in for x of my rule being 4x plus 3. So 4, and then instead of x, I'm going to write -2, and then plus 3. 4 times -2 is -8. -8 plus 3 would be -5. So that now I have my first ordered pair. My x is -2. My y is -5. That would be the first one I'm going to plot. Now I need some more points. I'm going to go to 5 points. So my next one's -1. 4 times -1 plus 3. 4 times -1 is -4. -4 plus 3 is -1. So my second order pair would be -1, -1. Next one, I'm going to put my domain as 0. 4 times 0 plus 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. My second order pair, 0, 3. I'm sorry, my third order pair. Okay, my next domain I'm going to put as 1. 4 times 1 plus 3. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. And I'm just going to stop right there at these 4 points and move on to graph this function. Okay, now I am going to graph this function. Remember, my function was f of x equals 4x plus 3. And I've already found the points on the previous slide. Now I'm just going to graph them. So my first point's -2, -5. So I'm going to go to the left 2 and then down 5. So my point's going to be right there. Then I have -1, -1 right there. And then 0, positive 3. And then over 1, up 7. So here is my line. I'm going to draw the straightest line I can here. Go through all the points. That would be my function for f of x equals 4x plus 3. For your practice problems, I would like you to create a table for each of the 2 functions listed and find 5 ordered pairs for each function. Then graph them.